Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico and I live up in the mountains of Wyoming. So it is April 3rd and there is a blizzard coming. I'm not kidding you at all. So the roads are closed all around us. Thankfully, it doesn't affect me. I did manage to kind of know it was coming and I have plenty of inventory and plenty of work to do. The problem is today is a shipping video and I'm hoping my orders can actually go somewhere. I have been very, very thankful and blessed the last 3 months with all of the blizzards and all of the roads that have been closed. I have not had any complaints about the shipping. I go in, I get my scan, I do all I can, but it really is surprising with all the orders I've sent out that someone isn't like, hey, where is my package? But I'm doing everything I can. And yeah, so today we have, let's get right into shipping because I want to get these down to the mail. And, if there is any window and they're taking the mail out of here, I want to be there. So I have 33 orders today going out over the weekend for a total of $778.25. Not the best, really. That's what I like to have over just 1 to 2 days. And this is from Friday morning, and then I didn't ship on Saturday like I normally do. I was gone because of the roads. That's a long story, but we tried to go somewhere, and then the roads closed in 2 of the directions we needed to go, so we couldn't go to that town, so we just ended up going to Laramie. And I did find some inventory, so I may have a haul video for you later if I can get to it. But anyway, so $778.25, not horrible, but that does include shipping and all of that. So it's not really a high profit weekend. My sales are dropping. I did have listings going up over the weekend, but none of it is really anything super interesting that people are just going to flock to. And I can't really name any amazing inventory I got this week at the bins. I got a lot of $20 and $30 items this last trip, but I just did not get those $100, $200 dresses and things like that. But that's okay. This is where the work comes in. If you source for 2 or 3 days and then you can't stay longer, or like in my case, I just chose not to stay longer. I chose to come home and process what I had. Then this next week I'll go out again and just try to find the high-end stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead. I probably will break this video into 2 pieces. I'm still afraid of having trouble with my webcam, and sometimes the videos just don't save and they get corrupted. So I'm trying to just do shorter videos. That way if I lose it, I'll just tell you what I had, and it's just the way it is. I won't refilm my shipping video because it'll be on its way by then. So if that does happen, there's just nothing I can do about it. But hopefully, if I just stick to about 40 minutes and then end it and get it uploading, and then I'll do another 30 or 40 minutes. I think it'll take me about an hour and a half to do all these 33 orders. But let's get going. All right. I've got stuff kind of everywhere, guys. That's the thing. When I don't have inventory, then my office is nice and clean and all of that, but I'm stressed about no inventory. But now I have plenty of inventory, but I'm processing it as fast as I possibly can. All right, this is just a good staple brand, Figs Scrubs. If you aren't familiar with Figs Scrubs, they are, in my mind, a pickup just because they flip so fast. These are a size XL. They're not as high priced as they used to be, but brand new. These Fig Scrubs are like 50 to 60 bucks. And so let's see, I need to get a lint roller or tape. But I still pick them up, especially at the bins. This pair I can't remember. I did pick up a bunch at a normal thrift for $3.75, so they could have come from there. But anyway, I sold these via promoted listings, so I'll lose a little bit of money there, but no coupon was used, and so for a total of $22.20. And they are a heavier weight scrub. And so these weigh just over a pound. So I do have to ship them in a padded flat rate. Here's my trash can closer. I feel really good about how much I've accomplished lately, but it just isn't enough. All right, these are going to Bryson City, North Carolina. I do not know what is going on. For some reason, I charged them first class, so I will lose a little bit on the shipping. That I just like to tell the truth about what's happening. I mean, I'm really shipping right now. I think maybe I did these when I was on a trip or something and launched them, so I don't know exactly why I would be off. I try to reset my scale every time I use it, whether I'm listing or whether I'm doing anything else, and I knew they were heavy because I put them in a padded flat rate, so must have just been in a hurry. So I'll lose about $1.40 on the shipping also. So I charge them $6.75 in shipping, and it's gonna cost me $8.30. But my customer will be happy, and you know, it might just be that this was gonna be the picky customer who wondered where their item was, and now it'll get out of here faster, hopefully. Let's see. My computer, I reset it, but it is a little slow. It's on my list. I'm moving over to the faster one. I'm waiting on the webcam to come, and this will just be kind of a travel laptop type thing. Oh, it would help if I plugged it in. We were gone through Saturday, and then I've been using my computer, but I haven't printed a whole lot. There it goes. I lifted it. It was about to go, and then I lifted it. There it'll go. Once I know it's going to print, I'll go to the next one. So how's everyone else's sales? I've heard some people say their sales were slow over the weekend, but since my listing has not been 100% consistent, I don't want to blame anything else. I just assume that it's me. And but I'm fixing that today. Let's see, actually since Wednesday I did 13, Thursday I did 10, Friday I had 11, Saturday I had 11, yesterday on Sunday I had 10. Today I'm going to try to get 10, and then what I do is I'll send about 60 items to my virtual assistant again today, and that'll take them a day or two, but they'll start coming in, and I'll try to get back up to where I'm launching 15. That's where I really start to get those $500 days, and especially when I can get some high-end items in the mix, which I just don't think I have behind me. I'm not sure. I've washed it all and put it over there, but I've kind of lost track of what's behind there. Sorry guys, I've got so many bags. Let me move these over. All right, this is Victoria's Secret. Let me find this here. There is no organization in my life right this second, or it doesn't feel like it. Okay, so this is a Victoria's Secret swimsuit. It is a size extra small, so I mean, this is a decent sale, I think, for an extra small swimsuit. It is black. I've been picking up almost every single swimsuit I find, but I am consigning them more and more, especially on an extra small. I don't know if I would list this again. I've had this a long time. This is like 1,500 items ago, and I'm running a big sale on my older stuff to keep me from having to hand edit it, and it's working. I can see 3 or 4 items that you'll hear me say this is a clearance item that I took like 50 or 60% off on, but there's just certain sizes and stuff that I just end up holding, so I just don't pick them up anymore. They just aren't worth being in my store, but I still got a decent amount for something that took probably 4 months to sell. This sold for $12 plus shipping, so $18, and it sold via promoted but no coupon. So I mean, it's not horrible. $12 adds up over time, but if I'm going to sell something for 12 bucks, I guess what I'm saying is I just want it now. I don't mind holding a $100 item like that's kind of rare. That's fine with me. But if I'm going to wait 4 months, in my mind, I just want to have it be a higher priced item. because I can find things all day long that sell really fast for $12 plus shipping. So there's no need to be holding this. This is going to West Lynn, Oregon. At the time, I was charging $6 for first class shipping, and this is going to cost me $4.20. So I'm going to keep a tiny bit on the shipping too. But all in all, for the fact that it finally sold, I am happy with that. So as soon as I'm done here, my garage, I wouldn't say it's a mess. It's just that I'm at the end of my shelving, and it's because I have a bunch of half-empty boxes that have not been condensed. So I'm going to go in there and grab about at least 50 items, maybe 100, and I'm going to, of the oldest items, of my very oldest items, I'm going to edit them, figure out why I still have them, see if they're still listed, and then I will do the crunch or whatever you call it. I'll do the condensing of all of my inventory in my garage, and that will give me room for all the listing I'm doing, now. I have to do that every couple of weeks usually, to have room. Right now I have like 6 boxes stacked on the end of the shelving unit, and that's fine, but over time, like today when I pulled these, it took me longer because I had to move boxes. So I don't want to do that. All right, this is a real recent sale. I think I sold 2 Harley Davidson shirts today. This was a good bins pickup from this bins haul that I've showed you. I have not done the synopsis of all the fees or all the expenses and what I paid per item. So I don't know exactly what I paid. This was a bins pickup. It's over £1. I'm thinking with my expenses, see, that's the problem. I can't just say, well, this weighs this, so I paid that. I have so much travel expenses. So I would think I paid at least $3 to $3.50 on this. Even though by weight it's only $1.89. So this is a Harley Davidson sweatshirt. It's a men's 2XL. It's burgundy. It's long sleeved. Let's take a look. So I thought it had pretty nice graphics on it. And the 2XL is what sold it, So I took $25 on this plus shipping. So the customer is in for $37.63. And it's sold via promoted listings, but they did not use my coupon. I thought I was going to get more work done yesterday after church, but we got invited over to somebody's house, and so we played Ticket to Ride, the European version, which is great fun, but because there's subways, and if you've never played the European version, I think it's a lot harder than the Ticket to Ride US one. But it's a lot of fun. It just has a lot more little things to it. And plus, I've, been overseas and to Europe, but I don't know where every single country is. And it just makes it harder to know where you're going. And then we played 5 Crowns, which was also great fun. So this is going to Chelan, Washington, or Chelan, Washington. I do not know. And I'm going to keep about $1.40 on the shipping. So yeah, so I just really, I took some photos yesterday and got prepped on that, but I didn't get anything actually listed. I had my listings going up on Sunday anyway, so it was fine. I had them scheduled out ahead, but I still would have liked to have had my listings done for like today or added to my draft bank. Sorry, on this tape roller, my tape is messed up. It has, these 3-inch tape rollers have this thing, and it should keep it from going back in, but sometimes it just doesn't seem like it does. It seems like it flops open, and so I've got several tape guns, and it's okay. As long as I'm paying attention, it's fine. But if I'm going really fast, I think it gets to spinning there. And I need to get a desktop one. I've heard people say just get a 3-inch desktop one. And I probably need to do that. It's like every little second counts. Like today I have a lot I want to get done. But I really would like to not work a 15-hour day today. Because I am doing so much editing and then cleaning the garage and then listing. and taking photos to go to the virtual assistant. I think it's going to be a pretty long day. But that's okay. I got up and I went to the workout class that I go to, and that was good. I'll be definitely sore later. And then there's a cycling class later that I think just for the energy, I'm going to go ahead and try to go. Okay, so these are, I'm glad to see gone. This was part of that group of jeans that I've talked about in the past where I went to a garage sale. She just gave me at least 8 tubs of just all these jeans. I sold a lot of high-end jeans out of there, but I also, I wouldn't say it was a mistake, but I think it was more during COVID, and I just wasn't sure about what inventory I could get. So, and I was also experimenting on work jeans to see how stained and how many holes can a pair of work jeans have. And these are heavy-duty Duluth trading jeans. I won't pull them out. They're just Duluth trading. They're not even Carpenter. But they had some leg holes and stains, or some holes and stains. So they did not sell well. I'm not saying Duluth, you can't do it if it's just one little stain or one tiny hole, but these I think were too far. I definitely would not, I barely even pick up Duluth anymore. Jeans, definitely. And Duluth jackets, like those canvas oil jackets, I definitely do. But on just their common everyday jeans, I do not pick them up anymore. Unless, I guess at a garage sale for $1 I would, but even by weight at the bins, if I had gotten these there, this would have cost me like $3 or $4 because they're kind of heavy. They are a pound, 10 ounces. So anyway, they did use my 25% off coupon. I bombarded everybody I knew with, or everybody on my buyer groups and everything with coupons last week. And then, I'm having a sale on the price of all this older stuff anyway. So it worked. $4.75 plus shipping, so $12.81. Definitely, would not list these had it not been kind of experimenting plus COVID. One of those two things was going through my mind. I don't know which one. But it's a failed experiment. Let's just say that. I think the Duluth jeans in a Carpenter that are brand new I would pick up, but I just don't move it as much. This is going to Simi Valley, California, and I'm keeping about $1.40 on the, or no, I'm not, I lied. I only charged them $8.99 because this is an older listing that I haven't edited, so I'm keeping about 60 cents on the shipping, is what that is. So I got 2 listings up today. I have a bunch photoed yesterday. I took a few more photos this morning. I've got about, I want to say 15 items photoed. I'm going to launch 10 and bank 5. I've got to get a draft bank built up. That would have really saved me over that 5-day period where life was just so crazy I couldn't list. So that has to be kind of my number one project right now, is to really get a 21-day scheduled draft bank out. So I already have 2 scheduled listings up for, I think it's Easter Sunday, so next week, or maybe it's farther out. I think I'm doing them as far out as eBay will allow me. So the 21 days, as far out as eBay allows, I am just doing those days until I get 10 on those days, that kind of thing. And then I will just keep doing that every morning. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to list to schedule just so that it stays a habit. There's nothing better than being able to just wake up, not because you're just lazy, but something does really come up and you have all your drafts covered or all your scheduled listings going up. Then you can do some customer service and a few other things, and you really don't have to work that day. So if you can fit it in and do a couple extra listings a day and then book those out, it is so nice. So this is a pretty recent bins pickup. I've been doing actually okay on Ralph Lauren. This is a really pretty purple large. It's a modal blend is what I put. And let's see, I was going to say, where are the silver buttons? But they're on the sleeve. At first I saw silver button in the title and I was like, uh-oh, I don't see any buttons on this. But on the sleeves there are some really nice silver button detail. No coupons or promoted listings were used. I sold this for $9 plus shipping, so $16.85. And I would have paid, let's see, this is about 13 ounces. So with my travel expenses, I think I still would have paid probably $2.50 for this. So not a huge, you know, not a huge win, but I am making probably about $5, something like that. All right. And I have all these sweaters in my ended listing, so I just power them out. Let's see, what did I say? I think I said 13. Yep. Okay. This is going to Northport, Florida, so I guess I don't know why they would need a sweater, but anyway, it's not one of those exchanges where it's going overseas, I don't believe. So I also kept about 15 cents on the shipping is all, because when it goes to Florida, that's like the farthest place for me, I think, one of the farthest, and it uses all of that $6.75 pretty much in shipping. If I wanted to hold out, but it is the end of the season, I'm still picking up flannels and sweaters, you know, $10 a pop, plus shipping, and making a little bit normally on the shipping. I still feel like it's better than nothing right now while I'm trying to get inventory. In the end, I won't even be willing to sell something for $15 in the end of my plan, but my plan right now is I have to have the cash flow to make the plan happen. So, but I am trying to definitely keep my ASP really high. That is my goal. I just don't really want to be powering out $10 sales. I know a lot of people do it, and it's not a bad plan because you don't have to source that long. You can walk in and almost anything on that you find you can sell for $10. It makes your sourcing much easier, put it that way. But I would rather be a little bit more stressed by my sourcing than to have to ship and keep track of all these items. All right, let me get the next bag. But still, 100 items a month that you make a $5 profit on. I mean, it does add up. I see why people do it, but this is a pair of woof shorts. Woof, like the dog would say woof. Let me find them here on my list. I know they're here, sorry. Okay, there they are. All right, so this was a good sale. I've only had these since maybe a month, something like that. They just say woof right there. You can't miss it. So that, of course, made me pick them up. They're just kind of a nice, I don't know, cargo, or not cargo, but just button front shorts. These are a cotton blend. They used my 25% off coupon, which is good. It means people are getting those. It did not use promoted listings. So this sold for $17.52 plus shipping, so $21.08. Whoops, I think I moved my cursor accidentally. Let me find them again. Sorry, guys. Okay, so yeah. Let's go in. Sorry, I feel like my hair's in my face. I'm going to go to cycling later, so I didn't want to go to too much trouble today. Okay, these are actually 11 ounces. I had 9 in there, but I do flat rate anyway. I charge them $6.75. This is going to Louisville, Kentucky, so I'm going to keep about $1.60 on the shipping. It's $5.04 to ship these. I have some decent things down there to list. A lot of what I have to list are those 6 pairs of those Koi scrub pants, but they are in 3X and 4X size. So I'm starting them at $18.99 plus shipping. We'll see. I think eBay says the average is like $12, but that includes a lot of extra small, all of those. So we'll see what I get on these bigger sizes, and it'll tell me whether I should be picking them up or not. Scrub pants are so easy to list, especially once you have the listing. So the first pair that I got done, I just went sell similar off of my Figs listing and just changed what needed to be changed and uploaded the new photos. So So it'll be an easy listing day. I'm just behind on a bunch of other stuff, actually. The listing really shouldn't take me more than like over an hour even to schedule some future listings out. So I like that part of it because I have a lot of repeat stuff below me. But then I have to do just some office cleanup and my paperwork and all of that good stuff. All right, let me make sure this is the right number. I don't remember this item, but I did have 30 some items, so probably didn't look at everything. Nope, I was going to say, this is, I don't know what number I thought this was, but this is not the correct item that I see. This is a Bobo shirt or Bobo or however you say it, and I do not see that on my list. So I must have grabbed this thinking it was something else. When I get to it, I'll figure out what I thought it was. I do not see this one on my list. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. I will refile that and figure out what's going on. All right, this is a Guess striped shirt. I know I have this. I was going to say I don't remember that selling, and I'm not like perfect, but usually I kind of know everything that I've sold here, and I didn't remember that selling. Okay, this is the Guess striped one. Come here. All right, this one is Y2K and 90s I put on it. It's just a Guess striped one. I did have to soak this with some other stuff to get some stains out that I picked up at the bin, so I'm pleasantly surprised it even, you know, was sellable actually. And this sold via promoted listings. They did not use a coupon, so I sold it for 12 bucks plus shipping, $19.97, and that is a bins pickup. And it weighs about 9 ounces, so I would have paid about $1.50 if you count all of my travel expenses. All right. And let's see if we keep any on the shipping. Nope, this is going to Fort Myers, Florida also, or part of Florida also. So actually, I don't know why. Maybe it's a closer part of Florida, or it's just the weight is actually what it is. This weighs less than that other item. So I am actually going to keep about $1.50 on the shipping. So that's good. Let's see where we are on time, guys. We'll stop. We're at 27. Let's stop at 40 minutes, and then I'll put part 1 and part 2. I hate to do that. I just feel like you may not get any shipping video at all if I don't until my new webcam comes. I am excited about it. I'm excited to list this today. This is one of the things I'm going to list. This is a really cool Western shirt, and it's you know, USA made Western. It is short sleeved, but I think with all the rodeos and things coming up this summer, I think I'm going to put $65 on that. I don't know if I'll get it. It's a heavier kind of feel to it. It's like a brush popper feel. I've got to go look up the definition of brush popper again and make sure that I'm using it correctly. Usually that's a bunch of crazy prints, and this is just a stripe. That's what I think of it as, but it's also heavier weight. So I've got to figure out exactly what I can expect to get. I don't want to overprice it just to overprice it. I want it to move. So maybe I'll only end up getting 40. I'll have to take a look. Okay, 4042. So I think I started like a 50 or a 60% off sale on anything older than 45 days, I want to say. So some decent stuff kind of got caught up in that I probably could have waited longer on, but it's fine. I'm just moving inventory. So this is just a pair of Cabela's men's shorts. They're a 36 gray. Cabela's shorts, I mean, right in the height of summer. I think I can get 10 on them. I put Gorp Core and several things in these, but I've had these about 700 items ago. So this is definitely like going on 2 to 3 months ago. So I took $5 plus shipping, $12.31 all in, and they didn't use any promotions. So kind of a pretty low price there. Not something I would want to do. I'm trying to get shorts. I'm trying to get ranked high in the algorithm for shorts. So I kind of started ahead of time. And I probably could have waited and tried to get at least 9 or 10 on those. If I remember, I took an offer on those because I just wasn't having a lot of sales first thing in the morning a couple days ago. And I just thought, I'll take a loss on these, or not really a loss, but not make as much. So these are going to Dallas, North Carolina, and I charged them $6.50 on shipping because that was a while ago. And it actually is $6.60 in shipping, so I'm going to lose 10 cents on this pair as far as shipping them, but that is okay. That's pretty close. Lose some and keep a little bit, and then, I hate to charge $8 to people first class, like who do live far away. So if I break even on some of the shipping, that's fine. Okay. I don't know how many items I ended up for eBay. I've got to total up my my sheet that we're doing. I might get to that by tomorrow, I'm hoping. But the listing has to come first, as everybody knows. On my last shipping video, I got one of those comments about, all the stuff was meant for the poor and all of that. So someone else also responded on there with a really good comment. I should have told you the person's name, but they had a really good comment on there about that. And then I put one too about how much I've spent this month supporting the Goodwill, so that they can help the poor, because the clothing itself is not necessarily meant for the poor. And I'm sure most of you know this, but if you go into the Goodwill and say, hey, I'm homeless, I'm really desperate for something to wear, they will not, in my understanding, give you clothing. Now, there are vouchers and that kind of thing that you can go get, but Goodwill doesn't necessarily give away, as far as I know, tons and tons of clothing, but they sell it and then they help the poor, is my understanding. So I definitely helped the poor this month, or the last few months. This is a Peter B sweatshirt, and I've had this 6 to 8 months, and I saw it in the bins and I knew it just kind of had a look to it. And when I looked it up, Peter B is kind of a brand that you want to be aware of, but mine had a little bit of, like, not cracking, but just wear on the logo. And it just took a lot longer to sell. I put vintage 80s in this. And but anyway, it's a great sale, even though I had to wait for it. I got 20 bucks for this plus shipping, $28.69 for just a bins thing. Vintage normally has, as a rule, a lot slower sell-through rate anyway. So, I picked it up knowing I may have to hold it a while. All right, let's see where this thing is going. This is going to Austin, Texas. A lot of faraway sales. So this is 13 ounces. Let's see what I was charging for shipping back then. Probably 5 something, I think. This may have even been a year ago. I don't know. Sorry, eBay is scrolling. Okay. So I charged them $6.50, thankfully. Maybe this is one I updated at some point. But anyway, I'll keep about 20 cents on the shipping. Not too good, not horrible, though. Okay. Yeah, we had a pretty good amount of snow last night, and I thought the storm had started, but we're really not supposed to get hit till tonight, and they're not sure how it's going to hit us exactly, but we're in the possibility range of 1 to 2 feet. I don't know if it'll happen, but that is what they are saying could happen to where I live. And then Casper, Wyoming, which is where we were trying to go on Friday, is definitely in the path of the storm. And so I think they definitely will get 1 to 2 feet there. But like I said, I'm good. I've got supplies. I bought food. I bought whatever I needed to be able to stay home until it passes. Okay, let's see, guys. Now we've got another one of those Sundance shirts. I had gotten these at that consignment store, and These are just Sundance, like tank top type things. The first one that I sold like a few days ago or last week was green, and so I got one green one and two gray ones, and these were half price down in the basement of that consignment store I shop at. So if I remember right, they were marked 6 and I ended up paying 3. It's right in that range. And so the other one, like I said, I sold for a lot more, the green colored one. But this gray one, let's see, I think I did 14, wasn't it? I mean, it's still a great pickup for $3, I think. Okay. Oh, no, $17.99. That's even better. But they did use my coupon, so $17.99 minus my 25% off coupon. I think that's where I got the $14 from. And then plus shipping, so $21.91 all in for the customer. And I've got one of those left. And I think I'll make a little bit on the shipping. This is only 7 ounces. So I knew when I found 3 of them, it was going to, and it was really easy to list. Once you list the first one, you just list the rest. I probably could have even gotten away with not photoing the 2 different gray shirts. There was nothing wrong with them. They're the exact same size, exact same look, but I didn't. I went ahead just in case I'm missing something and took photos of each one. So yeah, I'm going to make about $2.30 on the shipping also. This is going to Sherman, Texas. So that's that's decent. Decent. Not a home run, but, you know, I would do sales like this just all day long. And they didn't hang around long. I know I have one left, but the 2 Sundance shirts have sold like within 3 weeks. Sundance is just one of those brands, you know, if you can just pick it up. I think they know what Sundance is at this consignment store, because a nice Sundance sweater is not going to be that cheap. But I think since these were tank tops, they just kind of put the price low, but they're pretty substantial looking tank tops. They're not really even a tank top. I would call them a sleeveless blouse, actually. So that's what I would say. Okay. You've got a bunch of hauls for you guys. I've got a hard goods haul from my son. I've got a couple little thrift hauls to do. And yeah, I mean, I really need to do 2 or 3 hauls. I don't know if there's 2 or 3 stores there. All right, this is a Lululemon shirt. Swift. I'm calling this the Swift shirt. So, let's see. I sold a pair of Lululemon pants too, but that's not what this is. I pick Lululemon up at the bins even if I do not know the style name or know what it is. I always get by okay on it. The pants I think sold for more than this shirt though. Let me look. No, actually, yeah, right in about the same range. So this is a Swiftly Tech shirt. It's pretty bright, kind of neon yellow. So it'd be a great running shirt because you could be seen out in traffic. This did not have any promotions associated with it, and so it sold for $15.99 plus shipping, $23.45, and that was kind of the going rate, I want to say. I looked up it had the number, or I found it on Google Lens, and so that is a pretty decent price for this shirt. I think it's in a size 8, so kind of a decent, little bit bigger size. Some Lululemon is 2s and 4s, so it's not a bad size, but not an extra large either, which I always like. So this is going to Maryland, Annapolis, Maryland. And it only weighs 5 ounces, so I would have picked this up in the bins for $1, $1.50 if you count my mileage. So I'm making $2 on the shipping also. Keeping $2. Not making, but keeping. Yeah, if you remember, a couple weeks ago, I was shipping like 10 to 12 orders for $600 at a time, and now I'm at 33 orders for $778.25, and it took me all weekend. So again, I'm thankful for what I have, and it's all good, but I definitely got to step up the listing, and I need to source some better items. I need to get out there and find some more $100 clothing pieces. which I think is harder in the summer. I think you have to look at dresses. This is just me. You have to look at dresses, you know, capris. I'm not saying there couldn't be a pair of Sundance capris that sold for 30 or 40, but really I think summer gets harder on some items. I still list a lot of jackets in the summer and that kind of thing. Just because winter is coming, and I think some people are so organized, I think they start buying their winter wardrobe now. Maybe they're a teacher and they're off in the summer, and that's just when they shop. And for me, if I'm out at the thrift shopping to resell and I find something I really want in the summer, I'll buy it. So this is a pair of BKE jeans. Okay, so these are always a good sale. Nothing was wrong with these. These are the Seth style. They're a 34 regular, and they sold via promoted listings, no other coupon. I'm not going to pull them out, but they're in really nice shape. And they sold for $18 plus shipping, so $30.04. And I haven't had these very long. I think I got these like a week and a half ago, something like that, based on the number. Well, no, it would have been like a month and a half ago, maybe. All right, so this needs to go up to 1 pound, 12 ounces. These are going to Houston. And priority flat rate, $8.30, so I'm going to keep about $1 something on the shipping. So that's not too bad. BKE, especially in men's, I really almost always pick it up unless it's too damaged. Even on jeans, if the back of the ankles have quite a bit of wear, I still sometimes will pick them up. It just depends. All right, guys, let's see where we are on time. We're at 42. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I don't know where I'm at on the numbers, but I'm going to stop here, go ahead and upload this, and then I'll come back. We don't have any big items to ship today. It's all real small clothing, so that'll make it faster. But I'm going to stop video 1 here, and I hope you'll join me to see what else I sold.